hard to tell what time it is by the time on the clock. Could be 4:25, could be 4:35. The sky above really doesn't help much either with daylight savings time, but that doesn't matter because I'm going underneath the blankets. This is the under the blanket cam, which probably means there's going to be nothing but a black screen for the next, well, I don't know how long I have to chit-chat to kind of go over what's on in my mind. Throughout my personal history, I've done a lot of my deepest thinking under blankets. Sometimes it's in my bed. In recent years, it's been in the back of my minivan. Like for some reason, when I lay on my air mattress in the back of my minivan with blankets over my head, maybe it's the lack of oxygen to the brain that kind of, I don't know, puts my state of being into a heightened consciousness that lets me kind of, go through the thoughts that are going through my brain. And it's been a kind of a depressing couple of days. I got some really bad news on the phone. I came home and my sweetheart was on the phone talking to my mom, and she passed off the phone, and my sweetheart had a very, crestfallen, sad look on her face, and my mom said that she had some bad news, and the first thing that my heart leapt to is that my grandma, maybe had a turn for the worse. Something bad happened, a fall, or perhaps even worse. My mind does sometimes go into the dark places, and even though I like to say I have a pretty bright and cheerful disposition and outlook on things, sometimes it seems my brain can think of the worst case scenario. It's 4:34. But turns out that my cousin's father, and I was talking to a coworker about this, my mom has a sister, and her name is Mary. At one time, Mary was married to a gentleman, but after she got divorced, is he still my uncle? Kind of, sort of. Like, I don't know. I never really had a whole lot of experiences after my Aunt Mary divorced my first uncle, and she remarried. But the thing is, my cousins still have, their dad, which is a man that recently tried to end his life. And I've been thinking a lot today about Rebecca, another friend of mine, coworker that decided to take her life. And suicide is just one of those so powerful an event in life that just evokes so many emotions at once. You have sorrow for the family members that are left behind. You have anger at the people that, took the act. It's a very selfish thing to do, and what a nightmare for everybody that's left behind. It's just... So my heart and my prayers are with my cousins Mark and Nikki and their families today, and I hope that they have someone to hold under the blankets, when times are tough. I know that they are both part of loving families, and I hope that they have loved ones close at hand today. I'm waiting for my sweetie to come and join me under this blanket, and I'll hold her close. And I don't know. Things happen for a reason, but it's sure darn hard to figure out why people take their own life.